There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. What better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops? Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime last night.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Garnett is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Allen. Then there's Edwards. And it's Towns in at the center. Leonard attacking. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
Allen for three. Scott pulls it in. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama, a screen on Allen. Scott kicks to Harden. Knocks down the three ball.
Nice job by James Harden knocking that one down, making use of those short corner three-point shooting spots.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Edwards against Harden. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. High by Scott. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Allen with the screen for Edwards. Back to Allen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Wembanyama, a screen on Garnett. Leonard the pass to Scott. The kick out to Irving. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Off target with his three. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. He's special. The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Leonard with the screen on Love. And tried by Scott. Garnett with the block. Hit his foot. And the refs whistling a kick ball. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Love. Driving to the basket and finished off by Scott.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And, Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Allen with the screen for Edwards. Back to Allen. Over Irving. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Edwards. Allen's got 7 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Scott. 6 points for him. Driving inside. And finished off by Scott.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Takes it out to Leonard. Scott with a screen on Garnett. 4 on the clock. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. Pass to Love. Takes a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Outside Leonard. Scott against Garnett. Drive by Scott. Minnesota with the rebound. Now here's Conley. And it's Garnett at the elbow. With his first shot attempt. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Irving finds Leonard. Here's Scott. Los Angeles with another miss.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Garnett outside. Pass to Towns. Over Irving. And it's Towns missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage, Wembanyama.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning and going away.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Minnesota. Number 9. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Wembanyama against Towns. Pass to Garnett. Now Towns. Shot clock at 6. Rubio looking around. Good D by Irving. Clippers leading by 7. Scott with the ball. He's got 10. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And taking a look at some numbers here for Kyrie Irving. Great showing for him last season. 14th in scoring, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. With some arc, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wembanyama, a screen on it. Takes it out to Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen. Leonard, the pass to Irving. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Butler dishes to Conley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. We're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, right on the road to doing it.
Yeah, well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated. Definitely. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley finds Edwards. Up to the stripe, and he knocks down the jumper.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Down low, and Wembanyama throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Edwards. Another shot. That one's not going to go. Good D by Harden.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Scott can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 12. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You have no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Love. Ando comes in for Garnett. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside. getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Good on the bucket.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Wembanyama, a screen on Butler. Great, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Butler against Scott. Now, here's Butler. Tight defense on him. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Irving against Conley. And the rejection by Wembanyama. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Leonard with the screen on Towns. Tied by Scott. The kick out to Irving. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 9.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Scott in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Rubio against Irving. That's a 2 from Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
Leonard with a screen on Butler. Scott the pass to Leonard. Deflects the pass. And here we go. Rubio heading to the hoop. Pass to DiVincenzo. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Towns finds DiVincenzo. Towns against Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wembanyama, a screen on Butler. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Tied by Scott.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Up top, DiVincenzo, guarded by Harden. Towns looking around. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Being at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Tied by Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Timberwolves trail by 18. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. He's checked in for Butler. Allen comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Conley in for Ricky Rubio. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 18. Randall finds Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Irving attacking, up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Pass to Reed. Conley surveying the D. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Conley with it, guarded now by Irving.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board. And this kid is tough. Just powering it in despite the contact.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw no good for Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Conley with a wide open look. Kept alive, Minnesota. Harden against Edwards. Towns a screen on Harden. Up top, Edwards. He has 6. Count the basket. Edwards got 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Scott the pass to Wembanyama. Harden with it. Edwards defending. Irving against Conley. Irving attacking. Leonard inside. Rebounded. By the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Randall finds Conley. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Leonard. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Let's go. No thanks. We have a dancer. You have the camera on you.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Wembanyama. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Pippen's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Powell in for James Harden. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio comes in for Michael Conley. Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Powell, and again it's Minnesota.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Batum a screen on Rubio. Drive by Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Lob pass to Garnett. An emphatic LU jam.
Kevin Garnett's teammates trust him to throw it down. That's why they lob it his way with confidence.
It's Powell with the drive. Misses in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Scott, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5
run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Batum against Garnett. Outside for Randall. Rubio against Scott. A second chance effort. Reid misses.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Rubio against Scott. Outside for Batum. Pippen with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Rubio against Scott. Rubio outside. Randall left side. Over Pippen. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers leading by 22. Zubats a screen on Edwards. Scott kicks to Zubats. Edwards against Powell. Zubats a screen on Edwards. Powell the pass to Zubats. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Zubats has got his first 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Randall against Pippen. Randall down low. Shoots over Pippen. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Scott the pass to Zubats. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Rubio against Scott. Rubio outside. Reid with a screen for Rubio. Pass to Reid. And here's Randall. Defended by Pippen. Rubio misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Rubio, the pass to Garnett. Randall against Pippen. Here's Rubio. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
High percentage look there, guys. Rubio's best chance to score, and he maxed it out.
Batum a screen on Rubio. Drive by Scott. That one good for 2. Scott's got 28.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Garnett. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Drive by Scott and finished off by Scott.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Batum. That misses off the backboard. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Driving the lane. Outside for Pippen. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the rejection by Pippen. And here is Scott. 30 points in the game. And finished off by Scott.
Oh, and how about about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff.
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Garnett can't get it to go.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and time, they have to be close to perfect.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, almost had it. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look at the Clippers. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. A-Train has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Towns, Allen out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Garnett in at the 4. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
The free throw drops for Powell. Timberwolves shooting the ball at 42%. DiVincenzo against Scott. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Screen by Zubac. Powell with it. Picked up by Edwards. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And the dunk by Powell.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Pass to Edwards. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. The shot's good from Love.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Screen by Zubac. Powell dishes to Scott. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Garnett with a screen on Powell. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Batum a screen on Love. Drive by Scott. Pass to Batum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
Very hard not to leave your feet defending against Batum. Tough to bother his shot otherwise.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Outside for Batum. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Garnett finds Edwards. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Screen by Zubac. Scott the pass to Batum. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Alexander Walker. Garnett, right side. Goes up at the stripe. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Kevin Garnett. Love's got his second basket of the night. Here's Scott. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Love outside. Pippen against Garnett. Inside. And it's Love missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Batum, pass to Zubac. Sweet move, and that's 2 points on the way. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness around it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber. Make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Scott finds Pippen. Zubac, a screen on Garnett. It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Well, I love when Pippen attacks the rim. Nobody better at throwing it down with a fearless, take some of this attitude.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Pass to Love. Back to Alexander Walker. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Pippen. Love against Batum. Zubac, a screen on Love. Batum attacking. Zubac kicks to Scott. And there's the call on H. That's his first foul.
Looking here at some numbers for Batum. How he did last season was around 5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And here's Conley outside. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 5 now.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
It's Harden with the drive. That shot missing. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Conley with the screen on Harden. Garnett inside. Guarded by Harden. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Conley dishes to Edwards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Garnett. Good, and the assist goes to town. He's got 6. Clippers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Wembanyama, a screen on Garnett. A drive by Scott, misses from short range. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Edwards, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Scott, good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Sinks the triple. Love's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Minnesota. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
For Minnesota, they've gone better than 54% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Minnesota calls timeout.
Field goal percentage, and they were in the top 10 in terms of three-point shooting. Really a strength of this group all year long.
Not too many people recall their free throw shooting last season, but it really was outstanding. D8, when they got chances at the line, they made the most of them. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Towns against Scott. Back to Conley. Garnett with the screen for Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen on Love. Leonard attacking. Back to Wembanyama. Towns with the steal. Conley with it. He's picked up by Irving.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Wembanyama, a screen on Garnett. There's the try. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Clippers third.
I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there. If he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, then he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Garnett against Scott. Banked in off the glass. Garnett's got 8 points.
The defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
Leonard with a screen on Garnett. The drive by Scott. It's stolen by Garnett. Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
Two minutes remaining in the
Leonard against Love.
2 minutes.
Pass to Edwards. Garnett outside. Tries again. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 10.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Drive by Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Garnett. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Scott against Towns. And it's Scott with the jam.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Conley the pass to Love. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. It's Edwards on the wing. 12 points for him. And stolen by Leonard. From deep. Scott can't get it to go. Minnesota's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Conley the pass to Love. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Irving passes to Leonard and stolen by Love. Garnett in the post. Scott's there. And Garnett misses. Now, here's Scott. Edwards defending. Now Scott. Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
You got to make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're going to try to help and tag, you got to make the right play, finish, or make the right pass, all right?
Well, you know what, Greg? You got to like what Coach Ty Lue is saying, telling his guys to take what they see.
I mean, keep it simple. Don't rush it. Let's just stay focused. Really good advice.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Scott is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Scott kicks to Harden. And he's good on the three ball.
Harden with a nice catch and shoot. His willingness to play off the ball, a real asset for his team.
Pass to Allen. The shot from 20 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Reed against Leonard. Into the lane. Now here's Scott. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Scott. Outside Irving. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Allen outside. Offline with his three. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Irving passes to Leonard. Scott with a screen on Reed. Leonard attacking. Pass to Scott. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Scott's got 45 points. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Minnesota. Here is Edwards, guarded by Harden. Right side, Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Irving against Allen. Wembanyama, a screen on Allen. Irving passes to Wembanyama. Moves back up. They shoot again. Missed it, even after all those chances. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Scott with the screen on Randall. Here's Wembanyama.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and moved through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint. As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow.
Well, you got to have some hang time if you're going to pull off that 360, and he certainly has some.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Allen inside the three-point line. Nice shot from the wing. Clippers with the ball. giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Screen by Leonard. The kick out to Scott. Outside Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Allen in the post. He's covered by Irving. To the inside. Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. And it's Garnett in for Randall.
Hey, there's no denying that Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Here's Allen. Pass to Edwards. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Bamba is checked in for Wembanyama. Batum comes in for Leonard. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Norman Powell subbed in for James Harden. Timberwolves also changing it up. Jimmy Butler comes in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Allen. And finished off by Scott.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Conley, and it's blocked by Scott. And so, the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Minnesota making a switch. Edwards is checked in.
Anthony Edwards.
Wide open. And Bamba pulls it down.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bamba sets a screen. Scott the pass to Bamba. Stolen by Pippen. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. Another one goes. Incredible.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Allen's checked in for the Timberwolves. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pippen. No good with the layup. And it's Love with the ball for the Timberwolves. To the middle. Here's Garnett. That's in there. Love with the assist. 16 points for Garnett.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Powell dishes to Scott. Outside for Pippen. Nailed from three-point land.
Three-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Goes up on the block, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Clippers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Batum a screen on Edwards. Outside for Pippen. And it's Pippen again missing. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Allen against Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Timberwolves have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Pass to Love. Ray Allen is on the wing, defended by Scott. Timberwolves passing it around. Allen kicks to Love. 5 on the clock. Back to Allen. Up top, Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Offline from the top of the key. LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bamba a screen on Love. It's Pippen with the drive. That one goes. Count it. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Free throw good from Pippen. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Drive by Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Garnett left side. Over Batum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here is Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Allen against Scott. Here's Garnett. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Batum throws it down.
Batum's ability to make the right read in the pick and roll, evidence of his high IQ as a player.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Love deciding where to go with it. Allen, a screen on Pippen. Back to Allen. And it's blocked by Scott. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Ray Allen at the line for 2.
No good on that one. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and another testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Allen against Scott. Towns in the corner. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're finally going to take a game in this heated season series. This victory will give them 1 win, 2 losses, with 1 left to play on the year against Minnesota.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for A-Train.
You know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And the Timberwolves call time. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, A-Train.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the paint, here's Towns, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Scott the pass to Batum. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Garnett. And there's Edwards on the assist by Allen.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Scott against Allen. Batum a screen on Allen. Powell, no one around him. Off on that one. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, A-Train.